Today we'll be going through a very easy topic, which is properties of triangle. Actually, what we are discussing in properties of triangle is simply application of trigonometry. Often very rare, in some rarest of the rarest question asked in PRMO or IOQM, we will find question from this topic, but sometimes the application part is necessary, and often we say that up to class 11 NCERT there is a board level up to this much is required to prepare for this examination. And from KBPI point of view, we can say that this topic is relevant for this KBPI point of view. Questions are asked. So let's move forward. This is the most important thing. Solve the assignment before the class if anything is provided. After the class definitely is anything is provided, and after the class we are sure to provide assignment for this chapter. I'll definitely try because you can practice for KBPI and other examinations. This will be a short video. First important thing is law of sine. In a triangle ABC, first of all we need the notation is very important. For any triangle ABC, generally the side opposite to the angle is denoted by the small letter, that is BC equals to A. AC is denoted by small b. AC equals to B. Small b. The side is denoted by the small letter. This is small c. AB equals to C. This is the general notation. Often this will be not mentioned and simply ABC will be given. At that time we have to understand that the standard notation has been used. This is the first thing. Another important thing, that large R in case of triangle always means circumradius, whereas small r always means in radius. We can calculate circumradius from this another formula, that is other formula you will learn in the consequent chapter, though I am going for another formula. That is area of a triangle. Area of a triangle is half into AB. Sine of angle between this A and B. If we are considering A and B, then we have to consider this sine angle C, half AB. Now sine angle C can be considered as ABC, C by 2R. So area of a triangle is ABC by 2R. This you can note one important thing. So these are the two important relation, A by sine A, B by sine B, C by sine C equals to twice of R, equals to twice of R. That is the diameter. Okay, this length, this much length, O is the circumcenter. Let's go for a very basic question. That this side is 10, this side is 8, this is theta, this is 45 degree. We need to find the value of theta. Now this question is absolutely for those examinations where digital calculator, not digital, I would say that calculators are allowed. Only in this examination we can solve this kind of questions. Like in KBPY, on screen calculator, that is nowadays the exam is held online, I guess, and on the screen only calculator is provided. On screen calculator, on screen calculator CLC calculator are provided. I do not know exactly whether it's provided now or not, and whether the value of trigonometric ratios can be find out using that calculator. Even I didn't know this, but for now this question is totally for understanding. This question is totally for understanding, not from any kind of examination point of view. Understanding is also required. Use the calculator and find out the angle. This will be sin theta by 10 equals to, from the sine rule that we have just learned, we can find out sin 45 by 8. Sin theta equals to 10 by 8 into 1 over root 2 5 by 4 root 2. 5 by 4 root 2. Use the calculator and find out the value. I am having graphical calculator, I am using that. Just a minute, let me compute the value. Find out the value, please. I am unable to find out the value actually. This is what? 5. Just a minute, wait. Five by 4 is 1.25. This is approximately equal to 0.88. 0.88. After using my calculator, I am getting this angle to be, that is sin theta equals to 0.88, implies that theta equals to 44.197 something, 0.2 degrees. If theta is equals to 0.2 degrees, what is the other possible value of theta? This is 180 minus 44.2, which is equals to 135.80. This is another possible value of theta. Now here is the analogous case, that which value we will take. Interestingly, here comes the topic of that angle opposite to larger side. I hope that all of you know this. Angle opposite to larger side, angle opposite to larger side is larger. Tan is greater than 8. This implies that theta should be greater than 45. So theta 44.2 is rejected and this value is accepted. While doing so, we have to ensure that angle sum property of a triangle is not violated. Angle sum property should not be violated. Interesting thing is that 135.80, 135 plus 45 is 180 degrees. So angle sum property is being violated here. As a consequence of this, both of the values are rejected. Now this might be that there is a possibility that my calculation is totally absolutely wrong. This is also possible, that whether the calculator that I have used is absolutely wrong. But while finding the side, you need to ensure this topic. This criteria, angle opposite to larger side is larger, while applying sine rule. After applying sine rule, you need to cross check this. And angle sum property is also satisfied. So two things we need to ensure. While finding the sides, we need to ensure that angle opposite to larger side is always larger. Angle opposite to larger side is always larger, and angle sum property, that is sum of all the interior angle of a triangle, is 180 degree. This is angle sum property, is not violated. These are the two things that you need to ensure while finding the side, while applying sine rule. While applying sine rule, these are the two important properties one needs to ensure. Now let's solve a problem. Three circles of red die 1, 2 and 3 unit respectively touch each other externally in the plane. The circumradius of the triangle formed by joining the center of the triangle. Actually this question is very easy, typically easy question. These are the three circles. This is having radius 1, radius 2, radius 3. This is the triangle. This is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. What can you infer about this side? This side is having length 4. this side is 3, this side is 5. Now this is a common Pythagorean triplet. 3 square plus 4 square equals to 5 square, which implies that this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. Now this much knowledge is mandatory. This much knowledge is mandatory that in a right angle triangle, the circumcenter lies in the middlemost point, or you can also say that circumradius is half of the hypotenuse. You can write a note: in a right triangle, circumradius is half of hypotenuse. Why this is so? This is so because for any circle, if we draw a line passing through if we draw a diameter, then what can you say about this angle? That this is always going to be 90 degree. And if this is a 90 degree, this is a triangle ABC. This is the circumcircle. This is the circumcircle. Now what is the circumradius? Half of the diameter, that is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse and diameter are coinciding with each other. That is the logic. You will learn this in circle. Do not worry. Even center of triangle will also be discussed. So circumradius is what? This side is 5 by 2, 2.5. Now there is a thing. We were able to solve this problem only because this is a 90 degree triangle, right angle triangle. We got the common pair. What if this wasn't a right angle triangle? How we will solve at that time? I'll show you such a question, definitely. At least I will try to show. I'd not take the guarantee that I will show. I'd try to show. The angle ABC of a triangle ABC are in AP. A is to B equals to 1 is to 3. This was asked in JEE Means. This is an easy question. You can pause the video as I have shown you one such question. Oh, at that in the previous question we haven't applied anything. Here we are going to apply. Here we are going to really apply. Pause it, right? I am solving. ABC triangle are in AP. This is our triangle A, B, C. The angles are in AP. If this angle is B, then this angle is what? Some B minus D. And this angle is B plus D. Then they will be in AP. Thrice of angle B equals to 180. Angle B equals to 60 degrees. This is the first thing we are inferring from the first data we can infer. Now we will apply sine rule. Just see. we are given a is to b equals to 1 is to root 3. This is a, this is b. Now what we are having, a over sine angle sine b minus d equals to b over sine 60. We can simply write 1, as these are ratios. Sine b minus d equals to b can be written as root 3 sine 60 root over 3 by 2 root 3 sine b minus d equals to 1 by 2. You would say that I am getting two values. This will not satisfy triangle inequality, so no need to mess. What angle sum property, not triangle inequality, angle sum property. B minus d will get 30. So this angle is what? 30. From this you would get value of d is 30. So this C angle is what? 90 degrees. Now we are having everything on our hand, that AB is the hypotenuse. The angles, we are clear with the angles. Now apply simply sine rule, you would get it. Simple sine rule. A over sine A equals to B over sine B equals to C over sine C implies that A was 30 degrees, angle B was 60 degree, angle C was 90 degrees, and the value of C is also given 4 by 1. From this we will get A equals to 2, B equals to 2 root 3. Then the area of the triangle is 2 into 2 root 3 by 2. This is our answer. Very simple thing, very simple calculation. Everything is quite simple there. Now we are moving for a new thing, cosine rule. Cosine rule is very easy because if we are having three sides, we can find out the angle. As I was saying on the previous question, that the angle we got 90 degree. If the angle was unknown, then what was the system to find out the angle? In this question, I was saying, in this KBPI question, at that time I am unable to form a question based on this idea, that if this was not a Pythagorean triangle, then how would we find the angle? At that time we need to apply cosine rule to find out the angle, and then easily we can compute everything. And to find any angle, we are using this cosine rule. All of these formulas we do not need to memorize, because if we can memorize for any one angle and any one side, we can memorize this. Simple thing is only one formula, only this formula. Or if you think that this formula you can remember easily, then I would say that remember only this and do not memorize these and these. You will automatically develop the idea. Just simply I am writing it again so that you will memorize it forever. A equals to, here is the thing, if this is A square will be negative 1, other will be positive 1. B square plus C square minus A square by 2BC. This thing only you remember. and this is known as cosine rule, useful in finding out the angles. How this works, what is the proof, that will take a lot of time. You can easily find out this on the internet. The first question from KPI Essay 2017. Actually, this kind of questions we have given here because these are confusing questions. Here you will see that you will get 140 degrees because there are 9 sides, okay, and this is regular polygon. To find out the angle, how would you find? What is the total angle? The total angle for a triangle which is having 3 sides is 180 degree. 4th side 360 degree. So can we conclude that n, if the number of side is n, sometimes actually my stylus doesn't work, so I don't know why. For a polygon with 4 sides, the total sum of interior angle is 360 degree. Polygon with 5 side, this will be 360 plus 180 degree. Okay, then for polygon with n side, cannot we conclude anything? $180 for 3 side. Some would say that this will be 180 for 3 side, and then you are having more than 3 side, n minus 3 into 180, which can be simplified as 180 n minus 2 into 180 n minus 2 into 180. This is the sum of total interior angle. Sum of all interior angle is n minus 2 into 180 degrees. Sum of all interior angle, and sum of all exterior angle is always 160 degree. Interior angle is n minus 2 into 180. This is for sum of interior angle, and this is the sum of all exterior angle, 360. From these also questions are asked often in KVPI. I would not say in IOQM. I would never say this. Let us draw a circle to better regular. This is regular, that's why I am drawing a circle to better understand. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. A1, A5 here. This will be better one. A2, A3, See, drawing a diagram is one of the most difficult tasks one needs to tackle. A4. Now I am having the diagram with me. this is A1. I am simply writing A1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to this much only we need. A1, A2, A3, A9 be the sides of a regular polygon with side length 2. The side length is 2. The difference between the length of the diagonal A1, A5 and A2, A4. One thing, it's clearly visible that these and these are parallel to each other. Another important thing and interesting thing, that what is the interior angle, measure of the interior angle. The sum is what? N minus 2 into 180 by 9. 20. This will be 140 degree. So all the measure of the interior angles are 140 degree. So why this is given in this cos rule? Because at a first glance you think let's apply 140 degree, then you would get a very difficult figure. If you are also solving this with 140 degree, cos 140 degree, using the calculator, finding the value of 140 degree, this will be a lengthier one. Geometric solution is the easiest one. Let's drop perpendicular from here and here. Now the difference is this part and this part distance are equal, and the total will give us the difference. So if the total is x, we can consider this as x by 2. Now you just see, using angle sum property of a triangle, what can we say about this angle? 20 degrees, this is 90 degree, 20, 90, total is 140, 20, 90, 110 is gone, this is 30 degree. Now we are familiar with a common angle, 30 degree, right? This is x by 2, perpendicular by hypotenuse, sine 30. Sine 30. X by 2 equals to 1. X equals to 2. So our answer is 2. Difference between the two is 2. This was very easy one. Now we are going for easy only. I would not say that this is tough, but this question was asked in IOQM KB 2020. The sides of a triangle are x, 2x plus 1 and x plus 2 for some positive rational number x. Now x is a positive rational number, which indicates that x, 2x plus 1, x plus 2. Then only the triangle will exist. And the triangle is non-equilateral also. 60 degree always. Whenever we are getting 60 degree, our mind should trigger something. From this we can infer very interesting thing, that this will be x, this will be 60, this will be 2x plus 1. Oh, sorry, my mistake. X plus 2, 2x plus 1. Some would say that okay, if x is very large, x is very small, then 2x plus 1 may not be greater than x plus 2. Okay, but we have to find one thing, and generally if this kind of questions are given, we need to go through some considerations. So we will consider that this is the angle of the triangle, middlemost. Okay, angle of the triangle, middlemost. Simply we'll put cos 60 and apply cosine rule. That we are considering x serial, we are maintaining this serial wise, this order, that this is 60 degree. Okay, we are considering this. Why we are considering this? Just for the sake of simplicity. We are maintaining this order, x to x, x plus 2, x square plus 2x plus 1, x square plus 2x plus 1 whole square minus x plus 2 whole square equals to 2x into 2x plus 1. This was the quite simple thing. Solve it. I would not give you hint. X should be positive, that is one hint. Find out the value, you will get. X equals to 3 by 2, which implies that the sides are 3 by 2, 7 by 2, 4. Calculation is homework or classwork, whatever you say, but that's your work. In simple language, that's students' work. Calculation is students' work. SW. When you calculate, you are also analyzing the question, you are also participating in the question. At that time you are learning. Find out the perimeter, add them all, you will get 9, which is our answer. One last question, as I have said that this is a short video, that is totally not related with solution of triangle at all. In triangle ABC, I am solving it. Simple Pythagoras theorems question. They should be given in Pythagoras theorem. With AB equals to AC, 37, 37. Let D be the point on BC. Let D be the point on BC such that BD equals to 7. This part is 7. Length of AD, length of AD is what? 33. We need to find the length of CD. Let us drop a perpendicular. This will also be the bisector. Let this be x, then this part will be x minus 7. Simply apply Pythagoras theorem. Let this height be h. X square plus h square equals to 37 square. X minus 7 plus h square equals to 33 square. Eliminate h from both the equation. X minus 7 better to eliminate from x square minus x minus 7 whole square equals to 37 square minus 33 square. Find x, and then for CD, what to do? 2x minus 7 is CD. I have given every solution. At least whenever I am not giving the complete solution, I am giving most of the hints so that you can better solve. Today's class is over. Thank you.